Hey all, here at OS Reviews, you're watching our hands-on review of the TIAMAT TITAN. These are their newest wireless Bluetooth TWS earbuds that sells for $50. Now you may remember that a few months back we did a review on the TIAMAT Force. They were pretty unique and it had this sliding battery case which reveals the earbuds when you twist them out and had this pretty interesting LED glowing effect. Well, the Titans improves on the battery performance. It claims to last up to 10 hours on a single charge, which would be one of the longest I've seen out of any wireless earbud, and it has a battery case that can provide up to 72 hours of playback when on the go. Another interesting thing is the battery case of the Titan, which looks like this, has a carbon fiber texture on the top, which they claim is fashionable and inspired by luxury cars like the inside of a Lamborghini. So these will work for the gym and for exercise because they are IP67, they are rated to be waterproof. And inside of the box, we have a quick user manual providing some quick instructions, and we have a hard shell carrying case. Inside, we have the battery case. There's two layers of cases, which is kind of good attention to detail, but a little strange. Finally, we have some spare silicone tips to get a more comfortable and custom fit, micro USB charging cable for the battery case, and a hook if you want to attach this outside case onto a backpack. It is worth mentioning that the included in-ear tips include a pair which are foam, so it's very similar to Comply tips where you're able to just squeeze them shut and they will slowly expand in your ears. They're memory foam, and these are going to provide much more noise isolation than regular silicone tips. It's actually a very cool accessory that I haven't seen any other pair of TWS earbuds include now because they're more expensive to produce. So taking a closer look at the battery case here, again we have that interesting texture on the top and bottom. Inside here is made out of a soft touch rubber material with the Titan logo. Other side has the micro USB for charging and an LED status light which will glow when the case is charging or the earbuds are being charged inside. We can flip it open, it's held together using magnets, and we have access to the TIAMAT logo along with the left and right earbuds. In this case, the contacts are down below here, and they are also held in using these magnets. Now, as a quick size comparison, here are the Titans against the TIAMAT Force here. So in terms of battery case, you can see that this is going to be more pocketable and compact, but the Force did also have a full-size USB port, which you can use as a power bank when you are in an emergency that these do not have. In terms of the shape of the earbuds, the TIAMAT Force has a more flat design, as you can see here, versus the Titans, which have a dimple inside, which makes it a little bit more ergonomic to press on the key. Now, this is still a capacitive sensor, however, so it's touch sensitive as opposed to being a physical button. And here's another quick comparison with something that is the size of the Apple AirPod case. So the Titans are a little bit larger, but again, it does have more capacity as well. The only downside from a design perspective is really the included accessories don't give you any wings that catches on the outside of your ears. They're all in-ear style earbuds, which are fine, but if you are doing a lot of vigorous exercising, a lot of shaking your head around, something like this, which really just catches inside of your ears and provides some extra resistance. But again, it's not included here, even though these are being advertised as kind of sports earbuds. Moving to audio quality and performance, I'm fairly impressed. As usual though, with Bluetooth 5.0, it makes a pretty big difference since there's almost no latency, so watching videos and the audio is perfectly sync, but despite the fact that it's communicating wirelessly between the left and right channels and then connecting to your phone. But the entire thing is seamless, you can play and pause the track quickly and it keeps up without any popping, without any distortion. The biggest thing here is there's more bass than really I was expecting. I know I've already said that before, especially when I reviewed the TIAMAT Force, I was already quite impressed with the sound, but these are even a bit richer in terms of the lower frequencies. They have 15 amps and larger drivers, which TIAMAT claims they worked on for several months to perfect on this newest model, and it does make a slight difference. I wouldn't say it's a dramatic night and day effect, where if you already have the TIAMAT Force, it's maybe not worth upgrading exclusively, but you do hear maybe 15% more bass if you are playing back, let's say, an EDM track. So if you are a bass head, these are definitely going to be a good experience for you. Otherwise, mids and highs are very clean sounding, still not going to be audiophile grade replacements, but for the average consumer, they sound excellent. It does have pretty good battery endurance. I did used these for about 9 hours before I needed to recharge them again using the case, and I find the design to be comfortable and the case itself to be also a bit more premium looking than the other models I've seen for the same price. So overall, I've already seen quite a few of these Bluetooth 5.0 TWS earbuds, and I wouldn't say these are necessarily anything different compared to those, but more than anything, it has a slightly different design. The battery case is a bit sleeker. It has a nice hard shell case in addition to the battery case, so there's 2 layers of protection, and the earbuds themselves also sound very good for the money. So if you're looking for a pair of wireless earbuds still, I would say these are the best from TIAMAT so far as sound is concerned. But if you want the most features, the TIAMAT 4 still gives you that USB port, which this battery case is missing. And if you like the look, I would say they are a go. You can check out more details, but for now, that's been our video. Thanks for watching here at OS Reviews. That's been our quick hands-on review of the newest TIAMAT Titan TWS Sports earbuds.